Guys, this is another one of my vsoh, or variegated string of hearts, or string of hearts variegated. She sits in a 4-inch pot right now, and everything that I'm using in regards to soil or medium, whatever I'm using to water her with, will be in the description section, including the unboxing video if you haven't seen that one. I'm also going to attach that above in the video, so do check that out. My social media accounts are in the description section, so if you want to check that out, it's there. I hope you enjoy the rest of my vlog. You're going to hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell, so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. So, this is what she looks like, and I really want to record this so that when I go back at it, when she's grown, I can be like, whoa, she has grown really beautifully. Here she is, and she is just so lovely, isn't she? This is one of them that's like really long. There it is, and I'm really tempted to clip and propagate because I want the pot to be fuller. I actually want my string of hearts to be in an 8-inch pot if I can. A 6 would be okay, but I would really prefer it to be in an 8-inch pot because I want it to be very full and I want it to climb up. But I'll make that decision when I'm actually at that path. So this is what she looks like. She sits in a west-facing window. She sits about a foot and a half away from the west-facing window. When it is kind of dark and cloudy, because it's a west-facing window, I will turn on the LED light. If it's super dark, that LED plant light will be on until I go to bed. But if it's really sunny, I won't turn that on until it's dusk and until I go to bed. On the darker days, like I said, that should probably be on at least like 12 hours. But, you know, LED plant lights don't really take over the sun unless you have like a really good one. I do have a really good one, but it's a weaker one versus one of my other ones that's in my east-facing window. So, I don't know how she'll actually manage with that one because the other one is actually very powerful. Whatever soil I'm using will be linked down in the description section. Every time, whatever I'm using to water her with will be in the description section as well. Anything else will be in the description section. And if I do forget, let me know in the comment section. If you want to talk about this particular plant, let me know. I'm going to water her. This is actually a very heavy pot. The root system is incredibly heavy, so I can definitely let her dry out for about an inch. And if it's an inch deep and if it's an inch deep, and I'm feeling the leaves and the leaves are like getting really skinny, then I will water her, whichever comes first. But if the leaves are very plump, because I do add a ton of stuff in my water when I water her, it's going to have like fertilizer and supplements and things like that, a ton of nutrients. My other string of hearts, variegated, it's very plump. It's very thick and fat, and I love it. And the reason that that's going on is because I feed them with a ton of nutrients, and it really does benefit the plants. I love my plants to be like lush. So that's why it's not for everybody. Like, you don't really have to if you don't really care to have that kind of, like me. Like, I really want that. So that's what I would prefer. I love all my plants to be like super happy and fat and juicy and lush. So that's just me. Like, if you're cool with just your plant just growing and be okay, then go right ahead, and you don't need like the stuff that I add in there. But I always get a ton of questions with mine because all of my plants, no matter how supposedly slow growing they are, it's always growing like a weed. My progress is usually like less than a year is other people's growth within like 2 to 3 years, depending on the species. So I do get questions a lot, and that's why I always just share it on my vlogs, because there have been times that I have changed them when I discovered something that would be better. A better outcome for me and a better outcome for the plants altogether. So there have been times that I have switched it up. So do check out my description section, because whenever I do update the plant vlog or a specific plant for my plant vlog, if there are any changes in what I do change in the mixes, it's always going to be there. So do check that out. And she is just so beautiful. There's a little bit of like hint of pinkness, but majority from what I've noticed is that it is mostly white. My other one is getting very, very pink, and I think it's because they're getting a ton of light. So that's just what I'm going to do. But the backside usually is just always pink. Like, look at the front. The front is just kind of creamy, but the back is pink. So that's just really beautiful. And yeah, that's just white. And this, like, this kind of feels like she's very dehydrated. When I did get them to bear root before I transplanted them, the roots were all just super dry, which is okay. Because it's best to do that when, after transplanting, I just water them really well. A lot of people tend to water their string of hearts and string of any kind of plant. I only have string of hearts, and I've only had the variegated version, so I don't really know about the other types of string of plants. For me, I top water. I have never bottom water before for my string of hearts variegated. Some people prefer that. So far right now, it's just top watering. So here she is, and I can't wait to see how she grows. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.